Hello, welcome back to Mr. Arsenal podcast for another match of the day live stream Watchalong. Well, every week, for most weeks this season, we go through all the day's action on a Saturday, even though when Arsenal aren't playing like we aren't this week and until tomorrow, we still keep an eye on our title rival, and that is Man City. What's going on in the European spots? What's up for grabs there? And what's going on at the bottom end of the table as well in terms of who's going to stay, who's going to go down. And as many of you know, this is the penultimate weekend of the season now. This is it, pretty much. The title race is heating up, as we've now seen today, with Man City doing what Man City do and pissing me off now. This is the second year we've been involved in the title race. Last year we were ahead. They caught us. Our inexperience showed, and we fought it away. They won it a few games to spare. And then just let loose for the last couple of games themselves. Whereas this year, it seems like touch wood, we're going to push them all the way. Only to miss out yet again. And already, as I say, this is our second season doing this against City, and they're already pissing me off. And as I say, this is penultimate week. And obviously tomorrow, we know we have to win anyway. Do our job and see what happens, basically. But just fuck off. You've had it 3 times in a row. You've had it how many times out of the last 7 years? 6 out of the last 7. Go away. It's a pain in the ass, but that is what it is. Also, with being a penultimate weekend, we are starting to find out, in terms of relegation, who is going down. Who is going down? We already know Sheffield United officially have gone. Today, there was jeopardy for 2 of the 3 clubs that are still fighting for survival. As we'll go along, you'll find out who stayed up, who's just about gone because they just decided to lose against a certain team. And left it too late. To be honest, the team that did go down today were getting too late, but they left it a bit too late and they had to put a bit of shiny fight and stay up anyway. So, but the league's better off without teams like that anyway. But yeah, so we've also got the late fight and surge from Chelsea in terms of they're trying to push for European football. This is how shit this league is this season. With how crap and the results that Chelsea have got this year, somehow they've been able to run off 3 wins in a row. The first time this season they've done that, and they have a genuine chance of getting European football, even if it's conferences. There's a genuine chance there. It's just like, okay. And as I say, like Newcastle, poor season, they've got a chance to finish above United and get Europa League as it stands. Everton went 3 months without winning a league game. Put a run of 4 unbeaten games together, survived. This league, aside from the title race itself in terms of the top 3, the quality has been crap this year so far. If you're looking back at it, if you're being realistic here. But hey, it is what it is. We move. We've already got Viddy in the chat as well. Hello. I will say I was meant to do the Old Firm Derby Watchalong earlier, but I'm still not shook off whatever this bug is that I've got. So I wasn't feeling the best myself this early on this afternoon. So I thought, being brutally honest, I'd sort of put that to one side, save my energy for this stream, and obviously tomorrow the main event itself, Man United versus Arsenal. But I hope you're doing well anyway, Canterbury. Can't wait for tomorrow. I had no expectations from this, so I didn't bother watching. Instead, I watched the Old Firm as well. Was decent. Yeah, it was 2-1 in the end. And Rangers had like 10 men for that majority of the game. Good, 50 odd minutes to go. You can do injury time and all that. No, my expectations for Fulham went out the window on Tuesday morning at 10:30 in the morning when Val Jimenez put on his Instagram stories him filming Willian and a couple other Brazilian players flying kites on the training ground at 10:30 a.m. And because the backlash they got from that, it was after training. It was after training at 10:30 in the morning. What Mickey Mouse run club are you running that over outside of London that you can turn up, turn up at 9 in the morning, an hour and a half later, days to yourself, basically. Off you go. Piss off. Whilst you're doing it in training gear as well. Piss off. So I already writ off today in terms of any hope that Fulham would do us a favour. They were like, it's meant the attitude of feet on the beach. It's okay, lads. It's only City. I guarantee, if that had been us playing this Fulham side, they'd have actually tried. They didn't. This is the thing with the running as well, the quality and the standard of this league. It's like this season. Look at. Oh, by the way, Bachelor Day's on BBC Two because of Eurovision, by the way. So anyone watching Bachelor Day is on BBC Two. That's why we are going early as well because the quality, basically, the running for Man City since we took that point off at the Etihad, the only team that's actually turned up against City, home or away, to try and actually added a genuine attempt to get something from that game was Nottingham Forest. They actually turned up and tried, and God forbid they had a decent striker, they would have actually got something. Brighton did fuck all. Literally just fell into it. There you go. You have to win. You have the 4 goals today. There you go. Have the 4 goals. Was it Wolves last week? There you go. Have your 5 goals. It's pathetic. It's so pathetic. But yet when they play us, like Wolves played us. Yeah, we won 3-0. But they made us work for it, for fuck's sake, somewhat. Thompson says, "Good evening, everyone. Hope you get well soon." Yep, and good luck tomorrow, by the way. Thursday for you guys against some Knights tomorrow. Good luck. Yeah, we're going to start with that game as well, of course we are. I think it's never depending on others, but this is the thing. This is the thing. I don't like it myself, but being that we lost to Villa, we put ourselves in that situation. If we'd beaten Villa at the Emirates, this would be in our hands still. We wouldn't be here going, oh, for fuck's sake, just in a second with the same narrative of we are. It'd be different. It would be, oh, for fuck's sake, just go away, City. Stop putting the pressure on us. We want this, go away. That sense. Whereas it's like we need and make a slip for us to be back in our hands again, and after what I've seen, don't get me started on Tottenham, by the way. Fucking hell. Oh dear. After what I've seen this evening, I'm no faith on what's name either. On Tuesday at the moment, my mind, Tony Khan would never run a clownish sports enterprise. He absolutely would. No, it's pathetic. 10:30 in the morning. This is what sort of operation are you doing over at Fulham? That you could turn up at 9 o'clock for your training. Hour and a half later, you're flying kites. They're filming it and going, "Let's go fly a kite." Fuck off. These are meant to be professional fucking athletes, for fuck's sake. Have some pride about it. That's all we've had this week as well. Since that video's come out, oh, these guys are professionals. They aren't going to want to put themselves on the beach. A defender scored the first goal like he's a winger. It's a fucking joke. Literally dance through. No, don't dance. He's just glide like, la 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 la. Because no defender wanted to defend. It was pathetic. I'd rather watch paint dry, Chris. Oh dear! After what's been kicking off with the Israeli press towards the Dutch, and then the Irish apparently refusing to do the walking out the flag and whatever, this, that, and the other, and the countries come out with their respective flags. It seems like a mitigating disaster, all to get traction because it's a heap of political bullshit. How is it? I'll ask you this: how was it when Russia invaded Ukraine? Russia was rightly so disqualified from any competition, not just Eurovision, but any competition at the time, right? We have an issue between the Palestinians and Israelis, and yet, and again, you're letting the Israeli media go in and go the Dutch. It's just like what you. It's just asking for trouble. We don't play politics, but only if we choose to. Though we might change our mind every now and then if it suits our agenda. Fucking ban Motd, Lewis Motd a prick as well. Yeah, fucking the football players are so professional. They won't be on the pitch. They'll give it their all. They'll try so much. Bang, 2-0. It was pathetic. I mean, going for that challenge, the fucking fullback Robinson got caught out, trotted all back. Look, he got to face him. You want to smack as well. Noel Gallagher. He's a prick, an absolute prick. Can't stand him. I really can't. This is my hatred towards Man City as it grown day by day, year by year now. But the defending for that second goal, the second goal from Foden was pathetic, and the goalkeeping from Leno shows why we got rid of him because he's fucking useless. Even when it's low to the ground and he's near that post, he still can't get a hand to it. Oh dear. I enjoyed when Leeds fans were saying Huddersfield will let Ipswich win. Bothers aren't doing good enough to beat them, even if they gave 100%. Well, they'd all but gone anyway from being from the league. So there's no chance. It's not like there's anything to fight for in terms of staying up themselves. We lost 5 points against Fulham side. That's where we lost the league. If you look at as it stands, you look back throughout the season. Yeah, the 2 Fulham games, home and away. Them 2 games because they cost us the league. This is offside, by the way. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says. I didn't touch the ball. Amazing how against Fulham, when Fulham play Man City, home or away, the rules are slightly altered to benefit Man City. Remember back in the corresponding fixture in the season? Any other team playing like that, if a player that was offside, making to play towards the ball there, touching it or not, would be deemed you have in the play. He's offside. Not with Man City. Oh no, don't be silly. Absolute joke. But yeah, so they got the 2 Fulham games. The Villa game where we Villa away and Villa at home. I think most recently the Villa home game is going to be the one that cost us that ultimately put the nail in the coffin. Newcastle away, the whole debacle there, the goal that should have stood. But hey, the most annoying thing is, since the Fulham away game on New Year's Eve, from Palace at home in January, the first game in January in the league, all the way through till now, we've lost 1, drawn 1, won the rest, and it's still not good enough to beat this City side to the title by the looks of it. So effectively, if you think about it, to win a league title now against the Pep Guardiola Man City, you've got to genuinely go and win 34, at least a bare minimum of 34 at 38 league games. You've got to. You can afford to maybe lose 1 and draw 3. And even then, as I say, saying all that, even then it may not be good enough. And that's the levels we've got to go to stop City winning titles now. And amongst doing all that, sorry, continue to try and compete in the Champions League, FA Cup, the league, the League Cup, or they call it they call it Carabao now, but what sponsorship changes every now and then. But we all want Arsenal to compete in all 3. All the Arsenal fans here want to compete in all 3. Chris as well wanted the team to compete in all 3 as well. So with the squad that you have, ultimately it's nigh on putting your body through hell, and even then, it's still not good enough because City find a way somehow. This is another question I want to ask you guys. Genuinely, when was the last time in the last 10 to 6 games of a season, Man City had a toughish run-in where they didn't face pretty much mid-table relegation fodder teams? Say the last 6. We'll say the last 6 because that's the crunch of a title race. The crunch, it's the pressure moment itself. When is the last time Man City in the last 6 games of a season faced one of their rivals, title challengers, or teams in and around them, competing for top 4 or whatever, instead of the rigmarole of a mid-table, like 10th below team? Yet Arsenal, Liverpool continuously have to play the likes of a Tottenham away back at this point of the season. For example, sometimes we have to play each other in that running as well, or Chelsea, or this or that. I mean, in our particular running ourselves, we've had Villa at home, Wolves away, Chelsea at home, which is a London derby. Anything could have happened, but we saw that out the way we should have done. Tottenham away. Then we had Bournemouth last week at home. We got United away tomorrow, and then Everton. So apart from saying that, barring Everton, which is at home anyway, United because they're poor, but still it's United. So it's barring Everton, Bournemouth, and Wolves. Look at that compared to what they've had to face. And what makes matters worse is that barring Forest, every other team Man City have faced in this running since we played them at the Etihad have literally bent over and gone, take the 3 points, do what you must to us. The real unfortunate fact is the team has to be near perfect to finish in front of 115 FC. This is the fucking, what makes it even worse. The Premier League announced these 115 charges against City February last year. Proceedings don't get all underway until next season. So since you've announced these charges against Man City, they've managed to win a league title in terms of last season, FA Cup, the Champions League, and that's the UEFA competition we're going to throw it in anyway. And in this season, potentially another FA Cup, and as it stands, another league title. So if we want to run it domestically and take out the Champions League for a second, potentially 4 out of 6 trophy lifts Man City have won since this charge has been announced, these 115 charges, and they get to defend the FA Cup, assuming they do win it again, and the league again next season. Start the season, September, October, proceedings get underway. We have no idea when the actual outcome is going to be given to us. So there's a potential where they could, from the moment you've announced it, they could win 3 league titles, 3 FA Cups, a League Cup, and then you're telling me they're going to go, right, see, you've done this, you've done that, we can prove it, we've got all the titles you've won for the last 3 seasons, and all the others up to the point where we started this investigation. We're going to strip them off you and give them to the clubs that you conned out of trophies, basically. Oh, by the way, there's a points deduction, there's fines, they're going to do fuck all. £100 points will go into. I don't even think that'll be enough nowadays. Because as I say, doing that, Arsenal could get 101 points, and somehow, some way, no matter how bad of a start they'd have the first half of the season, they'd still find a way to fucking get 102 points. This is my point. Now, look, Chris says Liverpool lost one game with 97 points and still came second. This is my point. This is my exact point. And you lost. Was it? You lost by a point in it. Was it not? They went with 98 points. Something like that. It was ridiculous. And that one defeat, by the way, came to City at the Etihad. It was an absolute. It's an absolute joke. But you've nigh on got to be. As I say, you've got to win at least 34 to 35 games in the season now. You can probably lose one, draw two, and then see what happens, basically. Imagine going undefeated in a positive way nowadays, potentially. It's still not been good enough to beat a team to a title. There has to be some kind of legal reason Arsenal go to Spurs in April and May. It's just a joke. Oh, my days, is absolute fucking joke. Since we won the league 20 years ago, I've lost count of how many times. Come April, May time, we have to play Tottenham away. Come April, May. It's a joke. Evening, Catherine. How you doing? I have my own issues with my application of these rules. Yeah, especially if you can't. Oh my god, if you got all this to come. You and Stefan have got all this to come. Especially if you guys come up next season. Come up for the playoffs for next season. I mean, I will probably never hate City as much as I hate. Oh, United, but this is a different level, in my opinion. This is just 915, and that these are pretty much the exact same charges that are put to them by UEFA. And the UEFA themselves originally found City guilty on and punished them with a 2 years ban from Europe. Initially, 2 years ban from Europe. Weren't about a year, well, 1 year, whole year, calendar year, where they couldn't sign anyone, and a massive fine to go with it. It was a court of sport in arbitration that the lawyers that got them out of that mess. 1-0 Burnley. If Leeds get promoted, I'm declaring war on Everton, Forest, and Leicester. What have Forest done to you? Everton, I get because of Leicester, because of the way they've cheated the system to get back up. But yeah, next game, by the way, Spuds. I will explain why Tottenham have given me that. I've lost. I'll be honest. I don't see nothing happening between Man City and West Ham on the final game of the season. So I pinned hopes on Tottenham, and being that that Tottenham at home, by the way. So technically, that's their last home game on Tuesday. They decided today to do a lap of honour today, when we were meant to do that in the last home game. But no, guys, Angela, we'll try our best. Yeah, okay. So I'm already in that mindset that literally everyone's just bending over to let City do what they got to do, and it is what it is. We should have put ourselves in this position. We should have beaten Fulham home and away. We should have beaten Villa at the very least at home the other week. And we wouldn't have this. We were sitting there having this discussion. We're here happy and champions of England after 20 years. Woohoo. But it's so frustrating. And the fact that Liverpool had to go through this, for 6 years, 7 years, you had to go through this on your own. We joined the discussion. And in 1 year first year we fell apart because of inexperience on our side. But it looks like this is the first time, assuming we do our job tomorrow, it'll be the first time we're going to take them down obviously at the second attempt, taken down to the wire, and we're going to miss out by 2 points or at the most 2 points. It's an absolute joke. They also cheated. Oh dear, that's on the owner. That's more so on the owner being what he is. People need to remember the first owner. He's the owner that fucking gave Arteta fucking COVID because he's obviously the owner of Olympiacos, and he got COVID. Oh no, it's nothing. It's fine. Came to Arsenal versus Olympiacos the second leg and knocked us out and all that. Then now he had COVID. Wanted to meet up with our players and Mikel Arteta after the game and all that. And gave fucking Arteta COVID and basically brought the country to a fucking grinding halt. The fucking irony. And brought Premier League to a halt, basically. Oh. Oh, dude, this. So yeah, it's currently 1-1 in the Tottenham game, by the way. Tottenham on the attack here. I didn't miss that. Fucking hell. Look, Johnson as well. Talking to Forest. It's funny how Forest hired a former ref to try and gain small margins, ended up claiming VAR supports Luton. Cringe. Like the claim was that Stuart Atwell is a Luton fan, and that can't remember his name now. Genuinely can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. Clattenburg apparently wrote to the Premier Howard Web and all and said, "Do you know that so and so's a Luton fan? Stuart's a Luton fan. Why is he officiating this going in VAR when he has a conflict of interest, basically?" He has allegedly, anyway, and then he's then since resigned. It's amazing how the media, by the way, when Clattenburg arrives, like, oh, that's a cool little thing. That might actually work. That'd be interesting to see how that works out. The second at Forest did do that though after the Everton game. Oh, absolutely disgraceful! Like in terms of what other club would do this? In terms of hire extra F to help gain an advantage and be the go-between, help be a go-between between them and the PGMO and all that. Who would do that? The literal, the hierarchy of literal, definite double standards is beyond me. But yeah, in terms of this lot getting relegated, no sympathy for them because for most of the season it's turned up, took payday. Was it 5 wins or was it 4 or 5 wins all season? Maybe less in the league. And it's only since going to the bridge and getting a 2-2 draw against Chelsea that they decided to actually show a bit of fight in the latter stages of the league. So then going down, it's not like when Luton do go down that for most of the season they showed until the last few weeks. Luton showed some fight this season. They tried their balls basically. They put everything on the. They left everything they could basically until the last few weeks. I'm going to have sympathy for them because they actually did try for most of the season to actually stay up. But it is what it is on that side of things. Whereas Burnley's just gone, we'll try now, guys, at the end of it. So it shows we've got some passion and desire. And the annoying thing is they're going to go down. It screams Norwich in terms of they've got a squad that's good enough, too good for the Championship, but not good enough to be at Premier League level. So it's going to be an up, down situation with fucking Burnley next season. Oh, we're down again. Oh, we're back up again. Yeah, we're going to dominate. Woohoo! Then go back down again. Then back up again. Then down. We'll take the parachute payments. It'll be interesting to see how Luton adapt though with the parachute payments, and see if they actually do try to come up themselves. If anything good could come from Hyman, a former ref, as a consultant, why would Arsenal, Liverpool, etc. Because right, the reason why, because if Arsenal, Liverpool, a City or Chelsea or United did that, and the result was no matter what, in terms of how good the squads are, if the said teams were getting results on the pitch, it will be accused of match fixing basically, of buying the rest, found envelopes and all that. I just remember when they announced that Clattenburg was going to be hired by Forest and all that, to go between the clubs and all that, the clubs in the PGMOL, that lots of Stephen Warnock on Sky Sports and Sue Smith were actually fucking saying it was a good thing at the time initially. Then they changed their tune when it fucking suited them, in terms of just piling on Forest now, because they've dared question our best friends, the Dermot Gallagher gang, Howard Webber and co. Don't, if we don't defend Howard Webber and his best friends in the old man's brigade, they won't do an interview with Gary Neville, Jamie Carragher at the start of the season, do a segment and tell us what the new coffee machine is for the 23-24-25 season before the opening game of the season. What will we do for content and segments if we don't know what the referees are drinking, what sort of coffees they're drinking? I think Russell Russ in chat. So big up Russ. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well, and looking forward to tomorrow's hopeful 3 points. But whilst they're doing analysing the Burnley, while they've gone down and all that, out of interest, Tom, how are you feeling headed tomorrow? Was it the first leg tomorrow for you guys? You're home or away, by the way? I know you're playing, but I don't know if you're home or away. But how are you feeling ahead of that game? Because, as I say, it is against Daniel Farke's ex-club, and against David Wagner, who obviously with Huddersfield has a history of getting up via the playoffs as well with your next door neighbours. Didn't Norwich lose the last game of the season? They did, didn't they? To Birmingham City, yeah. By the way, this is the penultimate weekend of the season, and we've got Alan Shearer and Mika Richards as our pundits with Lineker, and everyone knows right is the even match of the day, right? We've known that for months. And Lineker gave it away that right his last show is last game of the season next Sunday. I can't think what I don't blame him for the amount of airtime they've given him this year. I don't blame Ian for leaving bloody big match of the day set up. Oh, you're away tomorrow. Ooh, I feel it's going to be stressful. I dislike the playoffs. I'll be honest. In terms of playoffs, I think it should be. In terms of the setup, it should be once you're determined who you're playing, it should be neutral grounds for the semi-final, but a one-off game, not a two-legged affair, home and away. A neutral ground, wherever that may be, that it differs between who is not based out of the teams that are not in the playoffs. EFL decide from the rest of the teams in the championship what grounds to use, basically geographically, that doesn't overdo it. Basically, one-off game, bang, win it, you're in the final. And all this palaver of doing two-legged affairs just to get to the final at Wembley, and then by the time you get to the final, you're absolutely shattered, and the quality of the said game is on the floor. Then wasn't very impressed, I must say. This is the latest one they've done. That Andy Serkis, his original character in this rebooted series, no longer exists, basically. But this is the thing, how many films can you possibly do called Planet of the Apes without it being repetitive? No matter how far forward in the future from the previous film you're going for the next one, it's still the same. It's still the same setup. Felt very more same as before. They do it because of the quick turnaround after the regular season ends. By the way, next game up is West Ham versus Luton, and Sambi Lokonga scored the first goal of the game. He's had a mixed bag this season. He's had a couple of injuries. Sambi, well, he has played. He's looked all right. I can't say nothing more than that. I'll be honest. I do think he'll be. I do think we'll just sell him we will sell him properly in the summer. We'll take some money for him and reinvest it in an upgrade. I just don't think the Premier League's for him really, because it's like he looks all right, but it's Luton Town, and yeah. It's intended to be as a new trilogy, but it's a sequel to the reboot. This is what I'm saying. But how many more he's going to keep doing, considering it's pretty much the same film? They've changed the antagonist to the apes for every film, be it whatever. But it's pretty much the same film at this point, just a difference. Taking part 300 years later or whatever from the previous film, things like that. It's a cash grab, and this is where Hollywood's gone for the last 10 years or so, maybe more. The fact, most of us grew up in terms of, for example, with Disney, grew up in the 90s and all that. Yeah, what they class as Disney classics, like the Robin Hood, Sleeping Beauty, Aladdin, Hercules. Bloody, I'm trying to think. They had Lilo and Stitch, part of that in the early 2000s as well. That they class as a Disney animated and all that. And then like Lion King, the sequel to that. You had all that, and now you fast forward. What's another? You fast forward to 2012, 2011. And because Disney run out of ideas, I was like, what do we do? What do we do to keep the kids interested? I know. Let's do live action films of the original cartoon classics that we did. We'll start Cinderella. We'll do Sleeping Beauty. We'll do the Lion King. Lion King was technically, I like class Lion King as live action because it's literally, even that in itself is CGI, so it's technically not live action. You can't call something live action if you're using CGI, for fuck's sake. And it's only one scene in the entire film filmed on a location. But it's laziness, and you get fucking, what is it? Conor McGregor and what's his name? Jack Gyllenhaal doing a fucking reboot of Roadhouse and all that. Like, come on. Bit like Jurassic Park, the old ones, yeah, the original trilogy, yeah, and then they went and ruined it by doing Jurassic World, and then the sequel to that, and then Dominion, which is just that by then they'd run out of ideas and thought, you know what, let's just chuck money at this one. Let's get the original cast from the first 3 films in as well to join this new cast and take on the dinosaurs again and try and survive and fucking take over the world from the dinosaurs and this idiot and this, that, and the other. Oh, Academy player score take for West Ham, 3rd goal. Earthy. Okay. I'm not going forward to Rocky 27. We present a jar and we'll give advice from ringside. Yeah, to Creed. Yeah. Adonis. Yeah, literally Adonis. Even that's that's got messy itself in the last few years. Still Sly after Rocky 6. Rocky 6? I can't remember Rocky films there is now. Bloody hell. 6. After the 6th Rocky film, he then decided, I can't do any more of this myself. It's got to be making it more realistic. We've got to be realistic now. I'll still keep the franchise in terms of it going, but we'll divert towards the Creed side of the family. And it turned out that Apollo cheated on Apollo Creed that we've all known and loved all these years, cheated on his wife on screen. I thought we all knew. Had a love child of someone else. That love child got put into care. Growing up, knowing who his dad was and all that, got into boxing, and then he just magically comes up, gets Rocky to put his arm around him and go, right, it's your world champion now. Second film happens. The man that killed your father, his son wants to fight you. Okay. Rocky's trying to tell him not to and all that crap. And then after, you think that would be just leave the franchise there. Oh no, we're doing Creed 3, but this time, Michael B. Jordan and the gang go around fucking slides back and stab him in the back and go, you know, nothing to do with you. You have nothing to do with this. Piss off. This is our project now. And they've dropped the bollocks. They dropped an absolute ball. Hi, Rosie. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Unlucky today, by the way. All things considered. Could have nicked something at the end. I thought you were talking about talking about the standard of the Hollywood film industry, basically just rebooting films and live action fucking CGI crap and all that. Oh, okay, because just better than talking about fucking Tottenham or anything like that. But bloody hell, oh dear. Rose says he loves movies. That's good. That's cool. What sort of movies do you like, though? That's the question. Only good thing in a new one, perhaps, is that the apes learn we don't. What do we think of Tottenham? I mean, technically they're not relegated. If Forest has got a result, be it a win or a draw, then Newton will be relegated today. Properly. They technically are relegated because their goal difference is so poor compared to Forest. I'll get it taken up now. Bear with me a second. Let's have a look. Right. Tables. Premier League. I mean, like Luton's goal difference is minus 31. Forest is minus 19. There's 3 points in it, but yeah, the goal difference is what's going to put them down, basically, by the looks of it. And Forest played Burnley at Burnley last game of the season. I don't know who Luton have got themselves, but the goal. They'd have to literally obliterate who they've got and have it at the same time whilst they do some of the damage, repair some of the damage. Also at the same time, hope that Burnley do their absolute annihilation themselves on Forest. So Forest are going to survive, but it could come down to, depending on how Forest do. The worst case, it comes down to goal difference for them, or they could be 3 or 6 points ahead. It depends. It totally depends, but they are going to survive. And Luton are going down. I mean, literally look at the table as well. Luton have scored 50 goals and conceded 81. Forest have scored 47, conceded 66. Tottenham Forest, here we go. Oh, the irons when they suit you, yeah? I suppose it wasn't 5-0. Fucking the way the game went in the end, it could have, in certain terms of the first half, that was a disaster. But 1-0, 2-0 in space of 2 minutes. Then fucking Western gets Lundstrom gets sent off back into the first half. Then Celtic got back into it as well. But then Rangers at the second half get a penalty. Celtic get a penalty, sorry. O'Reilly missed that. But then I watched the last 15, 20 minutes of that game as well. And all but a bit of quality in the final third. You've had a bit more quality in that final third, that final moment. You could have nicked something from that game and kept it. But but realistically, you did need to win today to just keep it somewhat in your hand, put it back into your hands somewhat. You need a miracle. Basically, you need Celtic to lose basically both games. You need to win both your games and smash the goal difference as well. Right, here we go. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean when I said about the red card and all that Lundstrom. I mean, if anything, this does. Philippe has shown that he can do it. He can do a job at Rangers and in the SBL and put it on Brendan and Celtic next season. But he needs the right players, and he needs not just players that he can rely on in terms of what he's inherited, but to get rid of the ones he can't rely on and still bring in some quality players to add to this squad. It needs more than one striker for a start. I think goalkeeper you're fine with a Jack. Midfield, maybe a bit of a rejig in midfield, central side of things. A bit more attacking width in terms of when it comes to your wingers, but opposed a bit more threat going down the wings. Let's just go from there. But I like Philip. I disagree. I didn't know Rangers fans had turned on him already. Like, considering the mess, this is my opinion on the situation. Considering the mess he inherited from Bill at the start of the season, to get you guys back in the title race in the first place, you got to take your hats off to him. He's also won a League Cup in his first few games. He could win the Scottish FA Cup at the end of the month as well, into a couple of weeks' time. So if actually he could come in and win you a cup double, yeah, you're not going to get your league title this season. Well, that could come down the line. I think he has done the right job, but it's just the squad that he's got isn't strong enough to mount a proper challenge as we've seen. Is the players that went out on the pitch and lost every week 3-1 away from home with Kilmarnock? Because that's something ridiculous team drawing 0-0 to Dundee and things like that. That's on the players. He can only do so much. This is my point. he needs to. By now, he knows who out of the squad he's inherited. Like when Arteta arrived, the difference is obviously a bit quicker for you guys because the turnaround would be There's not that much problem Celtic isn't the competition there, so he can use his summer to just go. Of all these players I've inherited, these are the ones I want to keep that I can rely on that fit my system. These are the ones that don't. We need to get them out the door, and these are who we need to help. These are the players I've marked out that we need to bring in, whoever that may be, and let's go from there. I do think give him a full season and obviously assuming they do back him in the summer in terms of outgoings and incomings. And as I say, you have more than one strike. You're not relying on one striker to get all your goals for you as well. You will have a I think if you have a genuine chance of the title, but also either way, it goes down to the buyer. We played with injury, only started to go downhill when we got beat by Ross County. That was it. And due to Dundee, that was it. Because up to that point, up to them 2 games, you turned it around to the point it was in your hands at that point. And the Dundee game, that Dundee game was ridiculous. Sort of the original date, the second date, the third rearranged date. By the time it came around, the novelty had worn off pretty much. The players were like, "Oh well, we'll see." It depends on how much you're getting for these players, though. It depends on the players you do sell. It depends on what you do get for them and all that. Whatever you do get, you need to just sort of holding something back. All of it needs to go back into the squad. In terms of Butland, I don't see him going. He's had a good his first season in the SPL with Rangers. He's had a decent season, considering his career for previous to going to Rangers. Pretty much nosedived off a cliff because he was too loyal to Stoke when they all got relegated all them years ago. He's now playing regular football. Yeah, it's in Scotland. I know he's English and all that, but he's playing regular football for one of the 2 top clubs in Scotland itself as well. Not like he's playing for Hearts or something. For all due respect, one of the top 2 clubs in Scotland on a regular basis, and there's a genuine chance of silverware. And it's been this season at Rangers which has put him back on the map and in the island of Southgate again ahead of the Euros. So it'd be pretty naive and a certain C word I don't like to use, by the way, of him to then turn his back on you guys in the summer for a return to England. Because, I don't see him being an absolute C next Tuesday and going, "Oh, Joe Hart's left Celtic. I want to go to Celtic now." He ain't got that. He ain't got a death wish. Sometimes exactly. Southgate. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was at Ibrox. I think it was last week, the week before, or previously, in the last few weeks. Anyway, at Ibrox. To be fair, anyone's better than Pickford. I always have Southgate that one, but he doesn't want to listen. Oh, also, by the way, this is a game that was on. Just finished on the highlights. And as I say, even though it doesn't look like fight, I'm going to stay up. But I got one way or the other. They are staying up. Today's game showed why they're in the position they're in. And realistically, Nuno needs again. We're talking about backing with Rangers. Nuno needs the right backing with Forest from this owner in the sense of again, players that he wants in terms of what he's inherited, what he believes suits his system. The others need to be outed. Whoever that may be. I think it's only a handful of players that will be. He's just bringing upgrades. That's it. For us to have a good squad, and it's just a matter of weeding out the deadwood, if you will. Bringing in upgrades, and you've got a mid-table squad there. You just got to just work with it in terms of the attack will do it. The midfield and attack players I've got there will do their job. You just sort and organise and on the defence side of things, and actually go and get a decent goalkeeper. So I think he used to watch these games as it was the closest EPL ground to his house. Oh my god, when was that? Fucking hell. Either way, you poor bastards. Having to entertain Southgate, Jesus Christ. Oh dear. By the way, I will be live. Obviously, I will be live tomorrow from 4:00, half hour before kick-off of the main event, Man United versus Arsenal. I will be joined by Liam. Gary will probably join us as well. I don't know. Gary's got family commitments this weekend, so Gary won't be joining us this weekend. Just remember, that's why he's tweeted earlier. But Liam will join us. Joel will be joining us as well, doing his usual thing. And yeah, we'll go from there really. I'm getting peed off now for just over a week now. It was worse than last week, but still, this is just pissing me off. I'm now bunged up. Ridley's going for 2-1 win. Rosie said beating 2 at Ridley and comes to Canterbury. The Rosie's going for 2-1 win as well. Obviously, I've not seen. We don't know the lineups. Arteta's doing his usual thing of this one and this one might doubts this, that, and the other. In terms of this week, it's Saka and Tobias who are doubts. Apparently, I don't believe it. They're not doubts. I think they'll be fine. But without seeing the team sheet, I'm going to go for 3-0. Because even with the players that have got coming back, potentially coming back, I can't see him scoring. Saying that, the only one that would score against us is Rashford. So if Rashford starts, they might score. So maybe 3-1, 3-0 or 3-1. Because Bruno's just Bruno. If he comes back, he can't whatever. We can deal with that. We can pocket him, sort him out. They've got no defense still. What was it? One sec. Martinez and Luke Shaw, who are rumored to be back for tomorrow, are now out and might even miss the FA Cup final at the end of the month. So Casemiro will be playing centre back again tomorrow by the looks of it, alongside Johnny Evans. So if we can't go there and do a job on them tomorrow, we never will. Put it that way, in terms of sorting our record out there. But we need to just get the 3 points. I think. Yeah, I'm going for a 3-0, 3-1. 3-1 if Rashford starts, 3-0 if he doesn't. But just get the 3 points. He's just getting the 3 points on the board and keeping the pressure on City and see if we can get them to go. I predicted 3-0, Havertz first goal, Odegaard to score, and it's okay, cool. Like, yeah, just win, get the 3 points. Anything else is a bonus, obviously, but 3 points is the must. With what because the worst thing, the one thing we don't want to be doing tomorrow is over-egging ourselves, player-wise, over-egging it, get on the pitch, shit a brick, and lose. and then put it in a plate for Man City to turn up on Tuesday and win the title on Tuesday at Tottenham. That'd be worse. Honestly, I'd rather we take it down to the final day, win both our games, and see what happens. And that's, as I say, between Tottenham and West Ham, respectively, going to playing City, see what happens, sort of thing. I'd rather that, and have the disappointment. In the worst case, have the disappointment the day before my birthday, than just do what it did last year and gift wrap it, and shit the bed and gift wrap it and go, there you go, Man City had the title again. Arsenal 8-2 with Havertz first, and they got a goal about 647-1. But then you're suggesting that somehow United are scoring 2 goals. Where are the 2 goals of United coming from? I'm telling you, Casemiro, if what the rumours are to be what we've been told by Ten Hag and the media are true, that they've got no one coming back into the defence, and you've got a Johnny Evans, who, by the way, on Monday, it turned out after Monday night's defeat, wasn't even fit. He failed a fitness test, and they're still forcing him to play. If he's playing, and you've got Casemiro alongside him, who can't play centre back, if we can't then beat that team, Casemiro's not playing. Blood, even better, even better. Because who have they got to go alongside Johnny Evans then? From that point, who did it genuinely? Because he's had to drop into centre back role recently, and been shown up for what his age and all that. Who have they got then to go alongside Johnny? Unless they're going to have to completely bringing kids to play alongside Johnny. Because Slabhead's not out; he's out. But Tommy, behave yourself. Tommy, you better try. I'm coming for you. I didn't know Casemiro was out. Bloody hell. Oh, okay, it might have been it must have been the last 24 hours. Something's happened in training or something. But either way, if we can't beat this United team's on it defensively more than anything on its knees, home or away, if we can't beat them comfortably, we need to ask questions of ourselves. Put it that way. Casemiro, with all those trophies and the having nightmares about being bent over by Palace. Who did they play the week before? He got done. He got done over as well. This is the thing. This is the thing with United, though. In terms of the Casemiro, I said long term, short term, they might get a short term kick out of it, which they did last season. But long term, it's stupid to spend that sort of money, give that sort of money to Real Madrid. Yeah, he's a 5-time Champions League winner and all that. But he was 33, 34 when they signed him. You don't spend that money on someone's needed of their career, no matter who they're coming from. And in this league, he's been, especially now at the moment, he's been found wanting because he's been made to play in a position he doesn't normally play in terms of centre back. Poor man's panicked by. It was because it was because they had a bad start to the season, remember, against Brighton and Brentford, and they wanted to appease the fans, and the fans did fall for it. Shock horror. Another reason why I'm enjoying it because I don't have sympathy for United fans that are going through this. Because what they're going through, for me, what they're going through, United, is worse than what we had to go through at Arsenal in the latter years of Wenger. We had bad moments, but that thing, there was moments were never this bad under Wenger. It only started to sort of get out of control in the last few months of his last season before he announced he was leaving. Yeah. Anyway, Newcastle Brighton, as you can see, he's on the screen, it's 1-1. They do score, but it's offside, way offside. That's stupid. Got to love the FA, by the way. It's a women's FA Cup final tomorrow. And what clashes with that one? Hi, Man United versus Arsenal. So I wonder how many people are going to be watching the final now on the BBC compared to. Oh, they wouldn't have got it, but they fuck it up like that. Like seriously. Oh, was that a dive? Was that a dive from Bamble? Oh, if that's booked him for diving. Let's have a look at the replay here. Let's have a look. Did he actually dive? Right, let's have a look. Runs in. Yeah, he dived. That was disgraceful. I doubt Ten Hag has called a wonk. Has been called a war criminal though. United fans, you'll be surprised. My son came in drunk from the pub to get ready to go out to the pub. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh look, here he is. The happy Chelsea fans here. Fucking also first. We have a happy Chelsea fan in the ranks. Gav, how is it you've had such a bad season, but the standard around you is that bad that you've got a shot of European football for next season? How is that possible? Pardon me. Oh dear, gotta laugh. If you don't, you'll cry. Well, it's the last against St James's, wasn't it, for to see you there? No? I don't know anymore. I don't know. I will never go that far, but okay. Literally won't go that far. I'm just putting it down to the fact that like your Man United, your Tottenhams, your Brightons, and all that has been poor. We all need more phone 3 meals. Says Rosie. Right. My YouTube fam are mostly Chelsea fans. Someone's got to support them, I suppose. And probably the Chelsea, the YouTube Chelsea fan that you know, are probably fucking my age that I became Chelsea fans from 2004. Sorry, 2003 to be precise. 2003. Summer of 03. Oh dear. I said it before, but I remember vividly back when I was at school when obviously Roman took over at Chelsea. I'm trying to think what year was it. I'm trying to think now. 2003. Oh, I'm trying to think because I left school in 2005, year 11. Back end of the year, it's back end of year 9, just before we broke up for the summer, wasn't it? When Roman came along, bought the club and all that, and suddenly makes the mind that played football, were into football, never actually committed themselves to a club. Suddenly, they're Chelsea fans. It's just like you take the piss. Good God, they're Blues Brothers. They all got paid something from the looks of it. There's just showing us the United game. Casemiro getting pushed off the ball easily, like to water. Let's say 4. I may even be able to get Colin to come on tomorrow, actually. That's the thing on Monday when it was all unfolding, the disaster for United was unfolding at Selhurst Park. We were going back and forth during that second half, chatting on voice notes and all that back and forth about fucking United and how we've got to absolutely obliterate these bastards tomorrow. So yeah, next game up, Wolves versus Crystal Palace. Would I be doing pissed off the Arsenal fans or United fans? United. Is that even a question? Have you been watching United recently? Do you genuinely believe that United can do any damage on us? Like, come on. Let's be brutally honest. They've got no defenders. No defenders. We've got a defender, but even then he failed a fitness test ahead of Monday. They still made him play, and look what happened. When I was young, no one spoke with Chelsea up. Be a Catholic supporting Man United, and Liverpool was Protestant, which is like ironic because you'll never walk alone as Liverpool and Celtic. Yeah, you couldn't make that one up. You literally couldn't make that up. Okay, now he's saying this for clicks. He's just saying this to get a click and a reaction from me. Oh, what a goal! Is it Eze? Oh, did he say again? Fucking what a goal that was! 1-0 Palace. Mate, we have got to get him in to add to our squad in the summer. I don't care what they say. You cannot say not bringing him in would not add to us the quality to our squad. Isn't John Taylor? Wouldn't surprise me. Don't really care about that idiot. I'm being polite, okay? When I say idiot, I'm being polite. We've got Troy in the set says, Ryan Giggs. How you doing, Troy? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I know. You already gave a prediction there. I think it'll be 2-1. Oh, behave yourself, Fozy. Behave yourself. Now you're trying to get a reaction from me. Behave. Oh, dear. If we lose tomorrow to United, we don't deserve a league title ever. Period. Just never let us win a title ever again. No, she's a Rangers fan. The blue side of Glasgow. That's a bit of it. Have you been watching United recently? Really? You want to go there about bottling? What's the kids? In the cup final. After spending £1 billion. It's amazing. It's amazing, by the way, how all these Chelsea fans that I've seen called out Potts pretty much all seen the sack him. He's not good enough. He's too much Tottenham in him. Now he's put a bit of a run together in the last knockings of the season when the pressure's off. He's put a bit of a run together. Potts our man. If we can't have him, no one can. Rosie, behave yourself. Zimbabwe. Probably. I think they do. Probably only see them at Olympics, but yeah. Got 4 words for you, Baku. That was under your previous ownership. And we had Unai as our manager, for fuck's sake. And we had Mustafi and Koscielny as our centre backs. And an undercover agent in goal. Stop living in the past. God. Oh dear. I don't think they've shown a movie today because of fucking Eurovision. I'll have a look. One sec. Bear with me a sec. Ow, my leg. Is that Eze? Eze, and they say assist. Right. So on BBC Two, after this, in about 18, 19 minutes' time, you got Match of the Day Top 10 Overhead Kicks edition. And BBC One, you got Eurovision until 5 to midnight. Then you got the news. And then midnight, you've got Doctor Who Unleashed, Season 1, Episode 1. And then Doctor Who Unleashed, Season 1, Series, whatever. Episode 2, The Devil's Chord. And then at 1:20 in the morning, ABBA Against the Odds. Are they doing the what's names yet? Oh, here we go. Let's give everyone an update. Oh, we have 9 points. Woohoo! UK have 9 points. We're near the bottom, but we've got 9 points. Woohoo! Look at Ireland smashing it though. So the top three as it stands are Switzerland on 177 points, France on 107, and Ireland on 96. And Ireland just got 10 points from Switzerland. Oh, so thanks to kids in the past. Okay, coming from the person who just mentioned Baku. Switzerland gave Greece 12 points there. They're on 27 now. What did they move up to? The first half of the or Moldova now. I wonder where they're going to give their points to. There's a free kick, surely. No, that's not a pen. Got no points so far from Moldova. Ireland's got no points so far. Italy got 10 there. I can talk about fucking Eurovision now. If anyone's interested. Ukraine got 12 points from Moldova. Pushing these buttons now. Oh, do you brave? Because I'm an Arsenal fan and he's a Chelsea fan. I'm ill. It's late at night. I'm bunged up. He's very brave because I could just go like that. The times I heard we are invincible, for fuck's sake. Is anyone else in the Premier League era, on the modern day era, gone undefeated in a league campaign and won the league? No. You tried it a year later and lost to Man City. So don't go there with that BS. Well, if the thing is, Gav, about you asking Arsenal to move on from 20 years ago, if Tottenham or West Ham could actually do us a favour in these last two games for Man City, one of them at least take a draw, and assuming we win tomorrow and beat Everton, we can actually finally move on and actually lift the league title again and move on. That's something to celebrate in the now instead of the other FA Cup. Oh dear. Oh, stop taking count at the moment. Let's talk fucking crap to random idiots. We have more Premier League titles than you anyway, because you brought them, you bastard. With dirty Russian oil money. Just saying. Oh, I mean, overall, we've even with your Russian oil money, we've still got more league titles than you. Still, we are still factually the third biggest club in England, behind Liverpool, Man United, and Liverpool, respectively. No, no, no. And also factually, we are still the most successful club in London for silverware. But keep going, keep going. Oh, do that. Do have a bit of a laugh, have a bit of a laugh, bit of bounce and all that. Unlike some other people that's effing blind and have a go at people that don't stick around for the entire show. And you had to rebuild yourselves. Don't forget you spent 700k, and then it was another. Well, 700 million. 700k would be fucking brilliant. Actually, you think about in the modern day, if we built an entire squad of 700,000 pounds, and we all compete for a title up against Man City, the oil-run club, the country-run club of Man City, it'd be amazing. But even then, and if this is the thing, everyone throws it at us, yeah. But we had to spend 700 mil. We had to spend the 700. I don't know. Money we have spent to build the club. It's worse. But the money we've had to rebuild the squad. You got to remember when Arteta arrived, he inherited a mix of the Wenger era, Unai Emery era, all in one. He had to, and most of it being Wenger's squad, by the way, as we all know. He inherited 2 squads worth. One second, the count's back underway. Oh, Greece. Have they given Cyprus? I think Cyprus 10 points. They give them maximum 12. Okay. We had to spend money to rebuild the squad, like it or not. And in that time, United have fallen off. Chelsea have fallen. Chelsea, hang on. By the way, Chelsea have spent £1 billion under the new ownership in just under a year. In the space of a year of the new ownership coming along, they spent £1 billion, and they're battling for 8th. Yet everyone wants to focus on what we spent to compete. Okay, cool. I laugh at that. Sorry, I've got to laugh at that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the players that you're giving to us, Jorginho and Havertz, that have helped improve our squad. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you really are feeling sorry for us, aren't you? Oh yeah, that Havertz, by the way, which is a complete. Oh well, thank you, Arsenal, for that money. Da 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 da. How's that worked out for you? Not my problem. It's your owner. Is your owner still spending that money? Not my problem. Not my problem whatsoever. Because at the end of the day, your owner spent the money. It's rented up to over £1 billion. I don't care if it's on kids. Poor excuse. That's on your owners. You ever got your owners? You can't make excuses. You spent £1 billion. Period. If a club is spending £1 billion in the space of 12 months, and isn't no matter what, and it's not competing for the league and all fronts, and comfortably getting in the top 4, I don't want to hear any whining. Oh dear. I fucking choke at this point. Who's up next? Who's right in next? Oh, it's France next. Okay. In UK, not had any points for a while. I mean, again, we take it so seriously. We put a fucking no mark singer who wants to be an actor, by the way. Doesn't really want to be a singer, wants to be an actor, performer, whatever. We're putting forward for the Eurovision this year because that's worked out. And then to really ram it home and pump it home, we'll put him on these. We'll give him a cameo on EastEnders and chuck him on Strictly to actually doing Eurovision and all that. It's pathetic. Yeah, I agree with you there, Troy. Absolutely, absolutely dog shite. That's on Chelsea. They wanted to spend £100 million on an unproven kid and went ahead of it. We didn't. We licked our wounds. Went okay. What's the next best thing? Premier League proven Leonardo Trossard. I think we got a better deal, mate. See what? Yeah, okay. If you say so, if you believe that you believe anything, fucking hell. And then you got us in that sense. If that happens, if you finish like, for example, if you finish in Conference League, for example, or just outside the Conference League spot, and you sign someone like Osman, the money you got to spend, by the way, to get him is ridiculous. So Conference League funding will not cover that. But the money you've already spent, you're tinkering on the edge as it is. You want to spend over another 100 on Osman. Okay, cool. For Conference League football, but you've then got to ask questions of Osman himself, and he's basically is he actually just chasing the money basically? So because why would he, with all due respect, why would he pick Chelsea? If he wants to come to England, that's cool. But why would he pick Chelsea over an Arsenal, a Man City, or even a Liverpool? Teams that actually are competing. These are the serious questions you've got to ask, basically. No if buts or maybes. I will take an answer from you. How much would he cost, do you think? Chelsea, being your London rival as well. Give us 70 mil. You can have him. Hey, 4 points, United Kingdom. Woohoo! Well done. Thank you, Portugal. Whey. Oh, dear. And by the way, all the 700 mil talk, and as I say, you spent a bit. Chelsea spent 1 billion. Man City have still outspent us as well. There's a thing before, I mentioned before. In the Klopp era, Man City have outspent everyone still. We're like third or fourth on the list in terms of spending. But because Arsenal spent that, let's focus on Arsenal because Arsenal. Anyone else spends that more than that, we won't focus on them because it is what it is. Even if them have them two teams above us, two of them three teams above us aren't actually competing for the title. Man United, Chelsea. But yeah, we'll ignore that because it's not Arsenal. We're a London rival. London rival tax. English player tax. I used to like you, Rosie. You've upset me tonight. Yay, 6 points. Woo! Thank you, Belgium. I have no interest in this whatsoever. I don't want to. Fucking I'm dropping down the table now. As soon as I put it on, it's like, oh, I'm a third. Now they're like fifth or something like that. One sec, let's have a look. Third, fourth, yeah, fifth. Ireland. Fucking hell. Oh, next game up, Everton. Everton. 1-0 to Corday. I would take ESR if he doesn't have any future at 60 million fair, in my opinion. You can't have him. No. Go away. Honestly, cannot stop laughing. It's what I need after being battered today. Oh, God. Oh, dear, right. 8 points on France. Fucking hell. There you go. Latvia. Oh, that was nice about Rangers as well earlier on. I could have been an absolute bastard, but I wasn't. 3 points on Latvia. Woo-hoo. Yeah. Imagine I win this. When it comes to the next part, the judges vote and all that system bullshit. What was it? Ireland. What's Ireland fuck over the UK? Like, who the hell is this, by the way? We've got 4 points. Ireland. Fucking hell. Everyone else, all the other neighbours doing themselves a favour, their neighbours a favour. Ireland, 4 points to the United Kingdom. Oh god, that's brave. You're brave saying that, Troy. By the way, you're brave saying that. But again, I'd rather watch paint dry. Nope, that you can keep Stone, you can keep Motd. That's you made them mistakes. You live with them. We beat Arsenal twice and drew 2-2 the last time we played. Technically, the 2-2 draw was a friendly, pre-season friendly. So, okay. When did you beat us? I was been that long. I can't remember the last time we played them. We actually lost. We lost to Hibs in pre-season as well. Fucking hell. Look, that was the peak of lockdown football. That was losing to fucking Hibs. Start of pre-season because you couldn't travel abroad that year, so they had to do the UK tour into Scotland. Woohoo! Drew 2-2 to Stephen Gerrard's Rangers. Fucking hell. And lost to fucking Hibs. You won't be watching Match of Day 2 tomorrow because you'll be too busy crying into your Kleenex. If you say so. We'll see, won't we? Because we'll see which fan base your channel focuses on tomorrow night, won't we? Oh god, where's his round over this, by the way? Let's have a look. In top half of the table, of course they are. Lithuania. Ah. Ukraine are for Ukraine are fifth, now Ireland is sixth. In Kleenex. Jesus Christ. I'm surprised, by the way, I'm surprised there's any Kleenex left off with the amount of Chelsea been going through this year. Plus Astrid Wet. What she goes through every fucking day. Oh yeah, literally. It is bad because obviously a point tomorrow puts us a point behind. We'll still be second. A point with 2 points behind them as we speak. A point will put us a point behind them. So basically, that would mean if they won Tuesday, the title's done. I mean, as I said, as I've already said in the stream, if we can't beat this Man United team in the condition that they're in, home or away, comfortably, we don't deserve to go down to the last day and try and win this title. You're actually in the Conference League spot as we speak. Oh. Ew. More tiered out line. That's why you can have 5 boxes of Kleenex. Now you can send it. You can send them to Goldbridge or the Flying Pig, or even Lee Gunner. Send it to Lee Gunner. He likes to cry when win, lose or draw. Especially if Arsenal win, he cries a lot. If Arsenal don't win the league, if we finish second by a point even, Arteta needs to be sacked. Fucking pleb. Go and get Inzaghi. Fuck me. And that's it. Match of the day is now done for today. Yay. Oh, dear. Well, that's fun. We spent most of the time not even talking about the games. We actually just spoke about fucking films, the old firm, and you two fucking teasing the knife at me, basically. Kermit with a finger pops in, says hello. How you doing? Whose voice are you putting on when you do that? I'm just doing random, but it's just random. It's not aimed at any particular person. Kermit, I need to ask you the question, though. Why are you always coming right at the end of a stream? It's like 9 times out of 10, you're always coming near the end. Oh, dear. It was something, but you must admit. I mean, admit what exactly? Oh dear. Jesus Christ. One. It's not when I'm fucking on the receiving end of it. It's bloody, and I'm fucking ill for just over a week now. I've been over the worst of it for about since Wednesday. The worst of it is it's just like the what's left just won't fuck off. It does piss me off. In fucking May, I've got a fucking cold because April. We've had winter weather up till April, basically. It's only this week. It's only the last few days we've had actually decent summer weather. That's impossible because that's not the case at all. Factually, that's not the case. But okay. It's a stream thing. Well, match of the day itself's over. The actual match of the day itself. And I could stick around and tell you who wins your efficient if you want me to, but I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. I'm particularly not myself, but I can stick around. Have you ever tried ginger, honey, and lemon? Helps with silent. That's all. For the first few, when I was at the worst of it, that's what That's what I was drinking. Lemon. Mainly was it? What's it called? Nim sips. But the powder stuff, lemon flavour, hot water, mix it food, then a load of honey in it, mix that food on that for the first few days. There's someone's. Is that Mickey? Is that Mickey's dog or is this a random dog that's brought on set just because? Right. Yeah, can stick on. Okay, we can stick around then. Let's find out who ends up walking away with this in the end. I mean, by the public vote, United Kingdom have got 46 points. And the members of the public have given you 31 points. That's okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Only in the top 6 when it comes to the public vote. Ukraine so it's Ireland 6th, Ukraine 5th, Italy, Croatia, France, and Switzerland. Probably not. I'll be honest with you. Considering top of the leaderboard is Switzerland on 365. That's annoying. Finished bottom of 16. That's confirmed. No one can get worse on that now. Okay. Austria got 5. Austria got 5. Come to Australia this year. Oh, it's Eurovision, but hey, they've been included for the last few years. Spain will be up next. I think 11. The point totals are bad this year so far. 11 points for Spain there. Double figures only so far. $32. Altogether, that gives them 54. As I was saying earlier, the controversy, you got the Israeli press, I don't know why, hounding the Dutch setup. They even enter the Dutch, or did they get booted in the end? Can't see them on here. South Africa's got 44. Yeah, don't get started on that. But yeah, what was it, the last 7-8 years they've been included just because they help fund it. Is it still on BBC? Well, obviously, said person is no longer with us, so he's not host, but he's on the BBC. BBC One, hence why BBC Two was match on the day this week. Greece got 85 points, which puts them in the top rankings as well. This will be interesting. How many points? Where are we going to finish? What are we going to finish on this year? Wow. It took what 13? It was 13 into the judges' vote, and we're the only country so far from the judges' system to get nil points. So we finish on 46 points exactly. Never goes banned. This is the thing. The clips that I saw, it was the Israeli press hounding the Dutch act and his team on and off stage. So why are the Dutch being punished? And Israel get 323, of course. But okay. So we get nil point, they get 323. Fuck me. So where's that put them? That's got to put them top, isn't it? Briefly, only briefly, they're not going to win it. They're not going to win it because it's literally a 10-point swing. So they're not going to win it. Well, maybe, Graham, we stop putting forward stupid point. There's nobody acts. Represent the UK, we might actually get somewhere. If we had 46 points, we know we need a title now. It's a kickoff. If we're the only country not to get any points in this last part of this voting system, that's going to kick off. Come on, Ireland. You can do it. Come on, Ireland. Ireland got 40. Ireland. Sweden got 49, so Portugal will be next. The points total's been crap this year. Barring Israel's. Ireland will be interesting. 136 points for Ireland. I don't know where that puts them now, but it doesn't put them top. I don't think anyway. $278. So that puts Ireland third currently. Oh, Ukraine are next. Okay. No way. Ukraine 307 points. So Ukraine are now top. Ukraine, by the way, who won it not last they hosted it technically us like hosting on their behalf, but they won it the year before. They are now top of the leaderboard, Ukraine, on 453 points. This could get interesting. Imagine Ukraine do it 2 years out of 3. That'd be mental. Italy next. This will be interesting now. Coming before for Italy. Okay. So Ukraine still lead the 9. These are the last 3 now: Croatia, France, and Switzerland. Croatia are now top. Ukraine will not be winning it this year, after all. So it's down to France and Switzerland to knock Croatia off the perch. So it's political. Of course, when has Eurovision not been political in the last 25, 30 years? So 2 would not be enough for any around 300 plus France anyway to overtake Croatia. Let's give the points over, for God's sake. No shit. Fucking just get on with it. Fucking hell. It's another thing I hate about Eurovision. When it gets to this point, they just drag it out for as long as they possibly can. $227 points, that's not enough, I don't think. No. So that France finish, well, they could finish lower in the third, but at the very least. I would have done well, actually, considering. Oh, one sec, Rosie. Bear with me a sec. Let's find out who the winner is. With 4,227 points. So either Switzerland or Croatia will be hosting next year. Fucking hell, we knows one of the 2, for God's sake. Just say. Crouchy. Back in the Pompey days, fucking hell. So 180. Switzerland need 183 to win. No shit, come on. We ain't fucking stupid enough. You said it like 4 or 5 times. We'll do a sec. Switzerland win. Over 200 points from the public. They win. Right. So in the public vote, the United Kingdom was the only country out of 25 to get nil points from the public. Cool. Was that why you put your link in? It'll be standard anyways. That's a standard one. I'm not really managing and all that crap. Just so you can put your link in the chat, basically. And we can stop wrapping things up. Oh dear. Well, that was fun. Oh god. I've got dog walked off. I've now got to sort out a thumbnail for tomorrow's stream. Set the stream up. That'll be fun. I'll take some fucking medication for this bullshit. Yay. Valente. Yeah, if I remember him. Big problems in Valencia and all that, came to fucking writing and all that, and yeah. There's a link, Troy, and anyone else has done in the chat. There's your link for it. Link for Rosie's channel. There we go. And with that, guys, we are going to get ourselves out of here because I need rest and I need to mentally need to prepare myself for what's coming tomorrow with a certain team in Manchester against the might of Arsenal. Whilst I choked to death. But yeah, I'm out of here. Take care. If you are new to the channel, you've liked what we do and what we've done in this show, do smash the like button, do subscribe, do share the content around as well. As I say, I'll be back tomorrow around 4 o'clock UK time, half hour before the kickoff of the game between Manchester United and Arsenal. Myself, Joel, Liam, and maybe a certain Scott called Colin may even join us as well if he's available as well. Where we and hopefully Arsenal continue to keep ourselves in there and get the 3 points and take this title race down to the final game of the season, one way or the other. And then we go from there, really. If you want to ditch Arsenal and become a Rangers fan, we'll welcome you on. I'm good. I like seeing my team actually win trophies and not just succumb to the pressure of Celtic. But he didn't like that. Want to throw insults around? I'll come back with him. But anyway, we are out of here. As I say, see you tomorrow, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, UK time. Because I know people's obviously got international pit subs here as well. Betting will be open for that as well, so get a nice way to get your bets on for who you think is going to be the first score for Arsenal and all that malarkey. And we'll go from there, really. Yeah. Until then, guys, take care of yourselves. And as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.